You found Stryker of Enyo, and the following is an excerpt from my main video, I Play Every Xbox Live Arcade Game Part 2, which is a massive 3.5 hour experience that I encourage you to check out if you like what you see here. Charlie Murder. Now, James Silva was making games as a hobby, starting with Zombie Smashers X, a River City ransom-style beat-em-up game, but he barely sold 100 units. James went on to develop more similar titles, including Blood Zero, Zombie Smashers X2, and Survival Crisis Z. And before you make your guess, no, this isn't the start of Zombie Studios. I know, he's already made at least 2 zombie games, and the name seems very fitting, but no, it's not them. We will get to Zombie Studios a little later in the Fs. Anyway, James Silva didn't really achieve viable commercial success until 8 years later with The Dishwasher, Dead Samurai in 2009. He made the sequel, did a few more indie games, and then made Charlie Murder. This is a 4-player arcade beat-em-up, and it has some added depth and complexity with its RPG elements and its extensive character classes. Clothing has certain increases to your stats, and it can have additional effects. As you play, you can buy upgrades at certain times, you can put points into your stats, and tattoos act like your character augments. Are these pets? Can these follow me around like in Castle Crashers? Okay, time to take out my new pet. He just ate the frog. Alright, the game does not have pets, my bad, it's just food. You can also take out your phone and take a picture of QR codes that you find. No, I mean in the game. You take out your phone in the game, not you take out your phone in real life and take pictures of those codes. It's kind of a cool design, and it's fun looking in the background for free items, like take this pic of the ink tag for a character upgrade. I really like the animation in this game. It feels like they nailed the combat timing and the way the characters move around. The combat feels good, and that's what you need in a co-op game. I have always enjoyed games largely created and designed by one person, like Stardew Valley or Super Meat Boy. There's a certain amount of polish and forethought that you see when a talented person has control over so many aspects of a game and can budget their time best when it needs it. Like, look at this car section. This part is so fun, and it's a nice break from the standard combat up to this point. Charlie Murder has many positive reviews, sporting a 78 on Metacritic, with the user reviews at a good 7.1. And that's out of 55 reviews. I got this game for free with Xbox Live's Games with Gold promotion, but normally I would have just passed this one by. So I'm glad I played it. 7 out of 10. Good game. It can get a bit repetitive, and there's not much to the story, and the interface is a tad hard to navigate, but the gameplay is the real focus of the game. It's a shame this isn't backwards compatible, but that might be more due to XNA not being supported on the Xbox One. I fully recommend this game for $10 before the 360 store closes. It sold 1.6 million units, but it was free for a month, so don't forget that. We will see Ska Studios again shortly on our list. And I guess it goes without saying, but did you know that ska came before reggae?
Where does the term ska come from? What does it mean?
So ska is actually long before reggae. You know that ska came before reggae?
The Dishwasher, Dead Samurai. A 2D stylistic action platformer. This is a highly praised game with many positive reviews. The Metacritic is a good 75 with a user score of 7.8 with 17 positive critic reviews. The game features a unique visual style and delivers fast action. You are an undead samurai dishwasher in a dystopian universe on a quest for revenge against the evil cyborg army. I'm going to admit to you that I couldn't really get into this game. I only had access to the trial, and I don't feel like you get enough gameplay to really appreciate a game like this. The design feels good, the controls are tight, and I've heard that this can be a challenging game, having a old-school difficulty to it. The Dishwasher has arcade co-op, drop-in solo campaign co-op, and drop-in solo phantom guitar co-op using the guitar peripheral. That's right, if you got one of those plastic guitar controllers, you can actually plug it in and use it in this game. I'm going to rate it a 6 out of 10, but only because I had the trial available to me. Most other reviews call this a good game, so play the trial for yourself before the store goes away. Some might remember that this started out as an Xbox Live indie game, then it became a full release. It was created by one guy with no professional game development experience in about a year and a half. This came from the famous James Silva himself, who founded Ska Studios, which was an independent game development studio after winning a contract to publish the Dishwasher Dead Samurai to Xbox Live Arcade.
3-letter words, 800.
This popular Jamaican music style from the late 1950s predates reggae. Listen, Rosie.
What is ska?
Ska.
Ska came before reggae. Ska came before reggae.
The Dishwasher, Vampire Smile. This is the follow-up to the original Dishwasher game and was released 2 years later. The Dishwasher Vampire Smile is another fast-paced 2D action platformer, but now it's built on a brand new engine that allows for more gore and action. We have another high-scoring game with many positive reviews. The Metacritic is an excellent 81 with a user score of 8.2 out of 43 positive critic reviews. The graphic novel-inspired art style returns, and the action can be even more chaotic. I still only had access to the trial, but I was able to get into this game much more than the original. The switch to another game engine really opens up the combat to be more about finesse. Everything seems to have improved from the original. The cutscenes are no longer static comic panels. They have been upgraded to nearly motion comic quality. The story is much more interesting this time around, but the real focus seems to be the action. And you get considerably more content than the original. It's a shame that the Dishwasher games are not backwards compatible. I think more people would very easily be able to get into them if they were on newer consoles. Even 10 plus years after release, it holds up well. 7 out of 10. It's a good game if you play solo, but I think it's a great experience for co-op play. 8 out of 10 if you have a friend with you. You might want to try the 2 Dishwasher games on 360 before the store closes. This is one of the only places on console to play these games, though you still can find them both on Windows and Steam. Would you like to know more? Did you like the video you just watched? Then leave a comment, even give me a like. Then head to my channel for more. I got several series like Rage Quit 2, How the F Did I Die, and I even have a playlist for everything related to the I Play Every Xbox Live Arcade game. You'll find all the parts, including higher bitrate versions of certain segments and eventually audio commentaries. If you want to see what I'm currently working on, then check the community tab on my channel. It's just right here. This is where I give occasional updates on what I'm working on and mention what's coming up next. If you want to watch the main video where this segment came from, then it should be showing up right about now, on the upper left side of the screen. The playlist for the entire series will be on the lower right. Thank you for any watch time that you can spare. The response to the series has been very positive, so thank you all.